Hey guys, hey again, my name is Justin Short. I am a realtor and team leader here for the Short Real Estate team. We are in Murrieta, California. We work here in the surrounding areas, so City of Temecula, City of Murrieta, City of Menifee, and the surrounding valley. So we are keeping these videos coming. We've been doing once per month a real estate housing market update. So this is kind of more of a stats video where we're going to talk about average sales price, the total number of new listings, how many available listings are on the market, and how long the average home is taken to sell. First thing I want to do, if you're liking the videos, please go ahead and hit like. Please go ahead and hit subscribe. Helps me, helps the channel. We're obviously trying to continue to grow it. And I've had a lot of you guys reach out lately. First, thank you so much. I mean, I appreciate the reach outs. I appreciate you guys, considering us to help you, through your, whether it's your purchasing or buying. Obviously, that is how we earn a living. So we're grateful for that. If there's anything we can do, you can feel free to reach out. You can call, text, email. Would love to hear from more of you guys, of course. And as far as videos, we are going to keep the videos coming. So hopefully it's once per week. It's not just this market update video, but we're also going to give information about the City of Temecula, about the City of Murrieta, about the City of Menifee, good neighborhoods, bad neighborhoods, what part of town you might want to live on, what part you don't, pros and cons, and hopefully all types of different stuff for you. So again, if you're liking that, please go ahead and hit subscribe and you will see more. Cool. Let's go ahead. We'll get into some of the stats here. So what we're going to do is, this is for March 2022. We're going to compare stats from today compared to a year ago. So this would be March 2021, right? And let's think back a year ago. I mean, that was a super heavy sellers market. We were really coming out a lot of the pandemic stuff, a lot of the COVID stuff. The real estate market was just starting to really get on fire. And we've seen that over the last 12 months and it hasn't really stopped. So we'll go over some numbers here. So, but that's kind of point of reference of what a year ago looked like. So the first thing we're talking about is the total number of new listings. So this year in 2022, there we go, so make sure I'm in the right place. Okay, so this year, 2022, there are 171 new listings on the market here in the City of Temecula. And we're gonna compare that to last year, there was 186. So even though, like, putting in perspective, so last year, there was a super heavy seller's market, there was not enough inventory, there was a ton of buyers out there, not enough homes to choose from. This year, still a competitive market, and there's actually 15 less homes for sale. So 15 less homes going on the market, I guess is the right way to say that. So, but you can see, I mean, just from a heavy seller's market, it's just going to continue, that trend's going to continue. So that's City of Temecula, City of Murrieta. This year, there's 245 new listings going up on the market compared to last year, 238. So really about the same. There's 7 new listings. So City of Menifee, this year, there's 197 new listings on the market compared to last year, there was 225 new listings. The next stat is total number of active listings. So active listings are how many homes are actually available for sale. If you wanted to look at homes in Temecula, how many would you get to pick from? So that's from $300,000 condos all the way up to $2 million mansions, right? So this is again the whole market. So right now there's 155 active listings in the City of Temecula. Compare that to a year ago, there was 196. So again, there's even less inventory today than there was a year ago when it was a super heavy seller's market. City of Murrieta, this year there's 207 listings available on the market compared to last year there's 237. So 30 less homes on the market. City of Menifee, more of the same thing. This year there's 195 homes on the market compared to last year there was 213. Cool. So the next stat we're going to talk about is the average days on market. So what that means is how long the average home is taking to sell. So if you take up all the homes that are selling, right, and you on average them out, some are going to sell in 1 day, some are going to sell in 90 days, but if you average them all out, how long is the average home taking to sell? So right now, City of Temecula, 18 days the average home is taking to sell. Last year we were actually up to 20, so basically about the same. A couple days longer last year. That Murrieta, 21 days is what we're down to for the average days on market. Last year it was only 26 days. So slightly longer. more or less same trend. This year, city of Menifee, the average home is taking 25 days to sell, and last year it was 19. So that's the only stat that is really cooling down here for Menifee. But other than that, really across the board, you can see, I mean, homes are selling super quick. We're still seeing that seller's market. And then average sales price. So they're starting to become bigger and bigger numbers, but the average sales price for the city of Temecula was $732,000 right now. It is currently $732,000 compared to a year ago. It was $695,000. So that's about it's a little over, I guess, about almost $40,000 swing, which is not as such a drastic swing as we have seen over the last year. So year over year, we're starting to see where those prices really jumped up a year ago. Yes, prices are up year over year. I mean, 40 grand is a lot for an average sales price, but we're seeing 100 grand, 120, $130,000 swing. So we're not quite seeing that drastic of a number as we're getting into a year ago stats, which was kind of peak season 2021. So city of Murrieta, right now the average sales price is $684,000. Compared to a year ago, it was $617,000. So again, you can see that's gone up still quite a bit. That's gone up almost $70,000. City of Menifee, the average sales price is $533,000. Compared to last year, it was $438,000. So that's a ton. I mean, that's $95,000 that the price is raised. So that's a big difference. But you are starting to see, as we are comparing against a year ago when the market was so nuts, the average sales price isn't such a big difference compared to what we saw a couple months ago. But I mean, those are the stats. That's what's happening. And then just from like our side of things, so as a realtor, as a real estate team, obviously we have a lot of clients that we're working with, and so we have I think a pretty good perspective on the market and kind of what's going on. And to us, we are seeing homes selling super quick, and it's super competitive. Most of our listings that we're getting, we're in anywhere between 5 to 10 offers. It seems like on the other side, any buyers that we're working with, we're seeing multiple offers as well. One of them, we had over 20 offers. I mean, that was a pool home, so it's kind of more of a unique property, but I mean, super, super aggressive. Prices selling way above list price. So I think you're gonna start to see that average sales price continue to go up. And it's a competitive market. We have started to see the interest rates rise. So the banks are raising up the interest rate. I think they're really trying to calm the market and really kind of mellow things out. But right now there's just still so much demand where it seems like a lot of people are trying to jump in maybe before the rate gets too high. So maybe a lot of people are on the fence, kind of wanted to kind of motivated to get something done. But right now, ton of buyer activity, still not enough available homes for sale. I mean, you saw the stats earlier, just not enough new listings, and it's competitive. So at the same time, I mean, we are having a lot of success with our clients, with the right guidance. I mean, and we have to be aggressive, but we're able to get their offers accepted, and you will have options. So that's kind of a big concern of people that have reached out to me lately is, hey, we know it's a hot market, we know it's a seller's market. I mean, can we buy a house? And the answer is yes. So it's tough, it's competitive, we gotta be on it, we gotta be quick, and we gotta really work for it, but absolutely. I mean, that's definitely something that you can do. We can help you get your offer accepted, and of course, would love to help if you guys have any questions. But again, hopefully you're liking the videos. Please go ahead and hit like, please go ahead and hit subscribe. You're gonna see all my info, call, text, email, and hopefully talk to you guys soon. Thanks.